Friends, welcome back to Gaurav Tutorials. Today we will continue our non-metals and we will talk about ammonia today. Ammonia is used in variety of purpose ranging from production of nitric acid. The formula for nitric acid is HNO3 in the polymeric substances, that is nylon basically, and the production of artificial fertilizers. Let us fall into the production of ammonia now. Ammonia has its formula as NH3. The very first synthetic production of ammonia was carried out by a German scientist called as Haber. And it's for that reason we also call this process that we're going to fall into as Haber's process. The steps for the Haber's process are as under. Dihydrogen and dinitrogen gases are taken in proportion of 3:1, and then when these gases are passed over iron catalyst at 200 to 300 bar pressure, the temperature would be around 773 Kelvin. The ammonia gas is produced. During the reaction, substances like Al2O3 and K2O are added to increase the efficiency of the reaction. Since these substances make the reaction more efficient, they are also called as promoters. Now I must get a question, how can I separate ammonia from the mixture? Because it would have unreacted nitrogen and unreacted hydrogen as well. So this can be separated by cooling down the temperature below 273 Kelvin, whereby the unreacted hydrogen and nitrogen can be separated and ammonia can be obtained easily. So these were the steps of Haber process. Whatever is been marked is to be taken note of. Let us try to understand the reaction of Haber's process now. In this reaction, we are going to take N2, that is dinitrogen, with dihydrogen H2, and we would form substance or product called as ammonia, which is NH3. The conditions for the reaction are 773 Kelvin, 200 to 300 bar pressure, and Fe as the catalyst. So this was the reaction that is to be understood. Now let us get into the physical property of ammonia. The physical property of ammonia are as under. The first property is ammonia is a colorless gas. Second, it would cause irritation in the eyes and nose since ammonia is having a very intense smell. The third property is it is lighter than gas, therefore it would remain on top. It has highly soluble in water and therefore it will form ammonium hydroxide, which would be a weak base. The aqueous solution of ammonia would behave as a weak base, that's what we talked now. Concentrated solution of ammonia, that means pure ammonia, would be called as liquor ammonia. It would be called as liquor ammonia. Kids, let us now try to understand the chemical properties of ammonia. The very first property of ammonia is the fact that it would react vigorously with HCl gas. HCl is hydrochloric acid. Ammonia gas with hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid gas gives ammonium chloride. The fact to be noted here is ammonia and HCl would be in gaseous state and ammonium chloride would be in solid state. You have ammonia and HCl, hydrochloric acid, combining to give us NH4Cl called as ammonium chloride. The second reaction of ammonia is it acts as reducing agent, and when this ammonia acts as reducing agent, we will find it would change the color of the metal oxide. On passing ammonia gas over cupric oxide, black color of oxide of cupric oxide is converted into red brown color and copper metal is obtained. We can summarize the reaction as 2NH3 ammonia plus 3CuO cupric oxide gives 3Cu copper metal plus 3H2O water and N2, that is dinitrogen. The third property is the catalytic oxidation of ammonia. This is a very important question asked many a times in the exam. So students, I would beg you to pay attention. On passing the mixture of ammonia gas and dioxygen gas over platinum at 1073 Kelvin, ammonia is oxidized to form nitric oxide. The reaction can be summarized as 4NH3 plus 5O2. Conditions as presence of platinum as catalyst and 1073 Kelvin gives 4NO and 6H2O. NO is nitric oxide. The nitric oxide produced would immediately combine with oxygen, and in the mean course of time it will form nitrogen dioxide. The reaction could be written as 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. NO2 here is nitrogen dioxide, and the fact to be noted here is that the nitrogen dioxide is brown in color. Nitrogen dioxide would react immediately with water and it would form nitric acid. The reaction could be written as 3NO2 plus H2O forms 2HNO3, which is nitric acid, and NO. This NO could be again used up in the reaction to form the product, which is nitric acid. The whole process is known as Ostwald's process. Dear students, this is a very important question asked in exam very regularly. I would request you to pay very special emphasis on this. The fourth property is the effect on litmus paper. See, that means it would turn the blue litmus paper into red litmus paper, which means ammonia would act as a base. Now let us see, basic in nature, that is the property of your ammonia, because it forms ammonium hydroxide in water. The reaction can be written as when ammonia NH3 is dipped in water, it forms NH4OH. Now since there is this OH in it, I'm going to call this ammonium hydroxide as a base. Now let us look into the uses of ammonia gas. There are a lot of uses of it, but we are going to restrict ourselves to some of them only. The most important use of ammonia is the manufacturing of fertilizers like ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate and diammonium phosphate. These are the three fertilizers. Apart from this, there are many others, but we are going to restrict ourselves to these three only. It is also used in preparation of nitric acid by Ostwald's process. We just saw them. It is used in preparation of dyes, explosive and nylon, etc. You can also produce baking soda as well as washing soda if you have ammonia with you. Apart from that, ammonia is used in the production of certain medicines like para-aminobenzoic acid and folic acid. Kids, I hope you would have liked the video. If that's the case, please hit the like button. Do subscribe to my channel.